Okay, Hare Krishna. We'll continue our discussion on Gajendra Stuti. Last week we stopped at shloka number 20, Ekantino yasyana kanchanartam. In that shloka, Gajendra talks about two things. The first thing is, he talks about Ekānta Bhakti. He glorifies Ekānta Bhakti. And what is the benefit of doing Ekānta Bhakti? And the second thing that Gajendra talks about in that shloka is the glory of Krishna Katha. And he presents these two topics in a interconnected, interrelated way. So let's try to understand that very quickly. It's like a summary because we already discussed everything last week. Those who did not join last week, you can watch the recording. And for the new people, I will send a link to that YouTube recording so you can listen to it. So Gajendra first talks about Ekānta Bhakti to answer the question asked by the Lord. Bhagavan asks a question to Gajendra that, "O Gajendra, you are saying I fulfill all the desires of my devotees. Yam dharma kamartha vimukti kaman bhajanta ishtam gatimapnuvanti." The previous shloka number 19, Gajendra said, "O Lord, you will fulfill the desires of all the devotees, no matter whether they have a material desire or spiritual desire, you are always fulfilling their desires. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha." So when Gajendra said, the Lord is asking a question to Gajendra now. But why some people don't come to me asking for these benefits, material benefits? Then Gajendra says, those people, pure devotees who practice Ekānta Bhakti, they are fully satisfied. That's why they don't ask any material benefits from you. Ekantino yasya na kanchanartam. Na kanchanartam means no desire. Vanchanti evai bhagavat prapannaha. That's why they don't ask you anything. They are fully surrendered to you. Bhagavat prapannaha. They are fully surrendered to you and they are satisfied within because they are practicing Ekānta Bhakti. So this Ekānta Bhakti, Kevala Bhakti, Ananya Bhakti, these are all same. And then, what is that Ekānta Bhakti? That Ekānta Bhakti can be practiced with many different processes. Starting from Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Padasevanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. So in Ekānta Bhakti, you will see all these 9 different limbs of Bhakti. So in simple words, Ekānta Bhakti means performing Bhakti to Bhagavan and with an intention, with a mood that there is nobody in my life except Bhagavan. There is nobody as important as Bhagavan in my life. So with that mood, if you offer worship to God, then that is Ekānta Bhakti. Tvameva mata, tvameva pita, tvameva bandhu. You're all familiar with that shloka, right? So what is the devotee asking? What is the devotee saying in that shloka? Oh Lord, you are the mother, you are the father, you are the guru, you are the shelter, you are everything, you are my guru. So with that intention, if somebody offers a worship, that is Ekānta Bhakti. And the process that these devotees who are practicing Ekānta Bhakti in this particular shloka, shloka number 20, is Shravanam, hearing Krishna Katha. How those devotees are satisfied by hearing Krishna Katha. Atyadbhutam tacharitam sumangalam gayanta ananda samudramagnaha. This is the shloka. Atyadbhutam tacharitam sumangalam. O Lord, your leelas are wonderful. They are very auspicious. When we hear those or when we sing those glories or your leelas, we will drown in the pools of ecstasy. We will drown in the ocean of bliss. Samudra, Ananda Samudra. Gayanta Ananda Samudra Magnaha. So we have to pray for this Ekānta Bhakti. Just like how Kulshekara Alvar prayed in Mukundamala Stotra. Bhavantam ekantam avismrutistvacharanāravinde bhave bhave mestu bhavat prasadat mukundha murdhna pranipatya yache bhavantam ekantam Mukunda murdhna. O Mukunda, with my head bowing down at your lotus feet, I am asking you, I am pleading you, I am begging you. Pranipatya yache. Pranipatya means Sashtanga Namaskar. By offering Sashtanga Namaskar at your lotus feet, I'm asking you, I'm begging you. Yache. What is he asking? Bhavantam ekantam. Bhavantam ekantam iyantam artham. There, that word Ekāntam has two meanings. So let me show that shloka so that for those of you who are not familiar with that, you can see it. So here the word Ekāntam has two meanings. One meaning is that Kulshekara Alvar is saying that I have only one desire. Eka means one. Okay. Another meaning of Ekāntam here is Kulshekara Alvar is asking for Ekānta Bhakti. He is asking for Ekānta Bhakti. Unalloyed, exclusive devotion to the Lord. And here, which limb of bhakti out of the 9 limbs he is asking for? Smarana. Avismriti stvacharanaravinde. Bhave bhave mestu bhavat prasada. Lifetime after lifetime. By your mercy, may I always remember your lotus feet, O my Lord. Avismriti means remembrance. Tvacharanaravinde, your lotus feet. By your mercy, lifetime after lifetime, may I always remember your lotus feet, O my Lord. This is my only one desire. So give me this Ekānta Bhakti. So in this shloka, Kulshekara Alvar is asking for Smaranam as Smaranam to perform Ekānta Bhakti. And in the Gajendra Stuti shloka number 20, Gajendra is asking for Shravanam as the Ekānta Bhakti. So a devotee who is practicing Ekānta Bhakti, they may practice one or more limbs of this Bhakti. It's not necessary that they have to practice all the 9 limbs. They can practice one or more. They can practice one or more. So most of the people, they practice Shravanam and Kirtanam, which are eventually followed by Smaranam. All the other limbs, they culminate in Smaranam, but most of the people, they start with the Shravanam and then eventually with Kirtanam, and then that will inspire one to do Smaranam. Okay? So, this Gajendra Stuti, how beautiful it is. We have talked about it many times. How special it is. We talked about it many times. So, in the Vedic literature, there are um, there is something called as Pancharatna Gitas. Pancharatna Gita. Pancha means 5. Ratna means the jewels. Gita means a song. Like Bhagavad Gita, Song of God. Uddhava Gita. Song of God again spoken to Uddhava. Gopi Gita. Song sung by gopis. Venu Gita. Song of Venu. So like that, there are different Gitas. But in the entire Vedic literature, in all the Vedas, Puranas, Itihasas, there are 5 తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే రత్న గుళికలు, పంచరత్న గుళికలు. ఓకే, ఒక 5 పంచరత్న గుళికలు ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. సో వాట్ ఆర్ దీస్ 5 పంచరత్న గీతాస్? One is, of course, Bhagavad Gita. Then there is Vishnu Sahasranama. And then Bhishma Stuti. Third one is Bhishma Stuti. Fourth one is, from Mahabharata, there is something called as Anusmriti. Anusmriti. And the 5th one is Gajendra Stuti. The first 4 are from Mahabharata. Bhagavad Gita from Mahabharata. Vishnu Sahasranama from Mahabharata. Bhishma Stuti from Mahabharata. Anusmriti from Mahabharata. But only Gajendra Stuti, which is separate from Mahabharata, which is part of it is part of Vishnu Purana as well as Bhagavatam. Vasudev has written the same Gajendra Stuti in Vishnu Purana as well as in Bhagavatam. So now you look at the speciality or the outstanding feature of Gajendra Stuti. Along with the other 4 Pancharatna gems or Gitas from Mahabharata, Gajendra Stuti is added to that list. So it is so special. Very, very special. In the next chapter, 4th chapter, Gajendra Stuti is in 8th canto of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 3rd chapter. And after Gajendra completes his prayers, when the Lord gives his darshan in the 4th chapter, towards the end in the Falashruti, the Lord tells that simply by remembering that place where Gajendra Moksha Leela happened, simply by remembering that place, the lake is called Rutumat Lake, and the mountains are called Trikuta Mountains. And there is an elaborative description of all the mountains, lake, everything, the flowers, the plants, garden, everything in the 2nd chapter. So Bhagavan says that simply by remembering, as soon as you wake up from the bed, when you are still sitting on the bed, you just close your eyes and remember that scene where Gajendra Moksha Leela happened. You'll have all auspiciousness. So it's very powerful. So now continuing more on this Ekānta Bhakti, right? So when we want to perform Ekānta Bhakti, everybody wants to perform, right? We all want to develop a pure love for God, and we want to experience that pure bliss. Uh, we all have that desire, but we have some anarthas. We are attached to many things in our material life. We are attached to our family, we are attached to wealth, we are attached to, so many things in material life. And it's not very easy to get rid of these, um, these attachments. In one of the shlokas, Gajendra, let me find that word. Yeah. Shloka number 17, the very famous shloka. Madruk prapanna pashupasha vimokshanaya muktaya bhuri karunaya namolayaya swamshena sarvatanubhran manasi pratita pratyadrishe bhagavate brihate namaste. So here, if you look at the word pasha, when we discussed about this shloka a few days ago, we talked about two things about this word pasha. Okay. So Gajendra is saying that, oh Lord, I am in this animal life and I have so many attachments, pasha. I am attached to the female elephant, my wife, and my children, the children elephants, attached to so many things. So please, and I am surrendering to you, prapanna. I am surrendering to you. So please liberate me because you are muktaya and you are bhuri karunaya and you are alayaya. You don't delay for your devotees. You never delay things. You always run very fast to protect your devotees. And you are always alert. You are never lazy, but you are always alert. You are always thinking about your devotees. So all of that. Okay. But here the main thing that I want to talk about is pasha. Pasha means that attachment. Pashupasha. I have this attachment. So this is what is stopping us from doing Ananya Bhakti. We have attachments. That's why in Kunti prayers, Kunti Devi asks this. Let me show that shloka from Kunti Stuti. Kunti Maharani's prayers are very special. she offers, she's very bold. Only Kunti Maharani can do that. So, Kunti prayers from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Canto 1, Chapter 8, 41st shloka. Ata vishveshva vishmatman vishvamurte svakeshu me sneha pasham imam chindi dhridam pandushu vrishnishu. Now you look at the meaning of this. Um, okay. Prashanti, are you able to read this?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. ఇది చదువుతారా ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఇది ట్రాన్స్లేషన్?
O Lord of the universe, soul of the universe, O personality of the form of the universe, please therefore savor my tie of affection for my kinsmen, the Pandavas and the
Prishnesh. Yeah, thank you. So, see, look at this. She is directly asking. This word sever means to cut. Okay, Prabhupada uses very high, sophisticated English. So, sever means to cut. Oh Lord, please cut my tie of affection for my kinsmen. Kinsmen ante relatives, friends, relatives, family members, all those things. Please cut this tie of my affection for my kinsmen. So, because this is stopping her from doing Ananya Bhakti, Ekānta Bhakti. Now, what is a practical lesson for us? How to implement this practically? So, when Kunti Devi is asking like this, please cut this attachment for my family members, relatives, etc. And when Gajendra is asking, Madrik Prapanna Pashupasha Vimokshanaya, please liberate me from this entanglement, Pashupasha. So, when we hear this, people may ask, not only ask, but they will fear, thinking that, to do bhakti, to do Ananya Bhakti, we have to leave family and then go to forest or Himalayas. Only then we can do Ananya Bhakti. No, it's not like that. So, developing detachment means not physical. It is not a physical detachment. You develop detachment in your heart. While you are still living in the family, you are still doing your material occupational duty, whatever job you are doing, whether you are a teacher, software engineer, homemaker, housewife, whatever you are, business person, whatever you are, you continue to do that, but don't be attached to anything. Don't be attached to your work. Don't be attached to any relations. If you put spirituality aside, అంటే కాసేపు ఈ భక్తి ఇదంతా పక్కన పెట్టేసినా కూడా, even if you think from material perspective, right? Being attached to somebody so much is not good anyway, because the world is such that you can't trust anyone. The world is full of cheaters, and you might find a cheater within your friend circle only, within your colleagues only. So don't be attached to anybody, and don't be attached to anything. So develop detachment internally, but externally you appear as if you are attached to that. So this is the practical technique that we can apply in our life. So in that way we can practice Ananya Bhakti. And Bhakti is very simple actually. Krishna said, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati Tadaham Bhaktyupakritam Ashnami Prayatatmanaha. So Patram. Now let us understand who have exemplified bhakti sadhana by offering these four things. who perfected in offering patram, who perfected in offering phalam, who perfected in offering pushpam, who perfected in offering toyam, let's take some examples from Vedas and we'll understand. Patram. Patram means leaf. So who is the best example who offered the best leaf for the Lord?
Rukmini Devi.
Rukmini Devi. Very good, very good. So from the Sri Krishna Tulabharam, when Satyabhama was trying to measure Krishna's wealth or Krishna's weight, she was measuring with so much of gold and other things on the other side. Krishna was sitting on one plate, and Rukmini was putting so much of money and gold and everything in the other plate, but it was not moving. And that is when Rukmini, she removed all of those and just put a tulsi leaf, or maybe on top of that she just put tulsi leaf, and then the tula, the measuring scale, it moved. So showing the power of patram. When you offer patram, as simple as patram, with love and devotion, with ananya bhakti, ekanta bhakti, Krishna will accept that. So Rukmini Devi is a best example for offering the best patram, tulasi. Now, second one, phalam. No, pushpam. Patram pushpam. Who offered the best pushpam?
Our Gajendra.
Our Gajendra, yes. So, yeah, our Gajendra offered the best pushpam. Why? Because we have heard stories of many devotees who offered flowers to the Lord. Our Goda Devi, the most famous Goda Devi in this month, Dhanurmasa, she offered the best garland with the flowers. But Gajendra is glorified as a devotee who exemplified in offering flower, pushpam, because first of all, Gajendra is in an animal body. He is not a human being like Goda Devi. I mean, Goda Devi is an incarnation of Andal. So, she is the eternal consort of the Lord. So, Gajendra is an animal, being in an animal body, and he was in a most precarious situation, most difficult situation. He has been fighting for 1,000 years with the crocodile. Even in that situation, he had a desire to offer a flower to the Lord. That's why Gajendra is glorified as a devotee who offered or who perfected in offering the best flower to the Lord. So Patram Pushpam. Third one is Phalam. Okay, not Srividya now. Somebody else.
Shabari, Prabhu. Shabari.
Very good. Sudha, very good. Shabari. Shabari perfected in offering the best fruit to the Lord Ramachandra. When Shabari's spiritual master, Shabari's guru, told Shabari that if you perform Ekānta Bhakti to the Lord will definitely give darshan to you. So Shabari took that instruction very seriously and she started practicing Ekānta Bhakti. Every day she will think that the Lord will come that day. So she will decorate the courtyard of the home, the front yard of the home. She'll put the cow dung mixed with water, and then she'll put some rangoli yeah, and she will decorate the home. She'll go to nearby forest and get berries. And there are some stories that say that she tasted the berries to see whether they are really tasting good or not. But Valmiki Ramayana does not say that. But whatever it is, she offered. Even in Valmiki Ramayana, it is mentioned that she offered fruits, berries. So like that, not 1 day, not 2 days, not 3 days, not 1 year, but for about 14 years or something, I don't know, maybe more than 14 years, she every day she would wait for Ramachandra. Every day she would think that Ramachandra will come that day. So that is an example for Ananya Bhakti, Ekānta Bhakti. And every day she would get fruits and keep them ready for Ramachandra. So that's why Shabari is glorified as a devotee who offered the best fruits, phalam, to the Lord. Then finally, toyam, water. Okay, now who can tell this? Tell this. Who is that devotee who offered the best water to the Lord?
Dhruva?
Hmm?
Dhruva?
Dhruva. How?
I think he offered, I think, the water when Prabhuji arrived.
No. No, Dhruva did not offer water. Yeah, Sudhagarth Michapan?
Ekalavya, Prabhuji.
Ekalavya. No.
Samudradev?
Who is that? Samudra?
Yeah.
Samudradev.
Yeah.
No,
For that.
Samudradev initially was not ready to give way to Ramchandra. Then
Yeah, but
Ramchandra, when he
he got
threatened
angry.
Samudradev that do you know who I am? I can dry you up in 1 second. Then Samudradev gave way.
Prabhuji, is it Bali Maharaj?
Bali Maharaj, no, Bali Maharaj did not offer water.
He gave
He
his
poured
head.
water in the hand, right?
No. Bali Maharaj can offer even more than water because he's known for charity, right? And that's what he said. That was his pride actually. Bali Maharaj said, I am known for my charity. You ask me anything and I'll give you.
Guha?
Guha. No, Guha did not. Okay. Mm, what Guha did is Pada Sevanam. Okay. I mean, he used water to wash the feet of the Lord, but that example can be given, Guha's example can be given as a devotee who offered the best Pada Sevanam after Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi Devi offers the best Pada Sevanam. So after Lakshmi Devi, yes, Guha, he offered Pada Sevanam. So here is the answer. The gopis in Vrindavan
I
offered the
was
best
about to say
water.
that. I was about to say the last is Radharani, and now you said the gopis.
But have you heard any stories where gopis or Radharani offering water?
They
No,
make
Prabhuji,
that.
only milk, Prabhuji.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
only
either
know that,
milk or butter or something like that, right?
Radha Kund Prabhuji and Gopi Krishna Kund. That's what you're talking about. He made a full kund for them because they offered him water like that. Radha Kund and Krishna Kund. So
Yeah, who
first
created
Radharani
Radha
gave
Kund Krishna? Who created that?
first Radharani gave Krishna Kund.
Hmm.
Then out of love, Krishna made the Radha Kund to please her back.
So how did Radharani create Krishna Kund?
That story I forgot, but she created with some love or something. That if I have similar power like Krishna, then I can make like that something. She said.
Okay, so the gopis and Radharani, they offered the best water in the form of their tears.
Oh
In the
no!
form of their tears. When Krishna went away from Vrindavan, when Krishna went to Mathura, the gopis, out of separation, gopis including Radharani, out of separation from Krishna, they were crying, weeping every day.
But so is the Yashoda Mataji, Prabhuji.
Yeah, everybody, Yashodama, Nanda Maharaj, everybody, but
Also a gopi, yeah.
more
Correct.
than Yashodama and Nanda Maharaj, the gopis, and more than the gopis, Radharani. Yeah, because gopis' love is the highest. It is higher than Vatsalya Prema. It is higher than Yashodama's. Because Madhurya Prema, it includes Vatsalya Prema also. So that way, the Vrajavasis, we can include everybody, all the Vrajavasis, they offered the best tears. And especially gopis and Radharani, they offered the best water, the toyam, in the form of their tears. Okay, so we can also offer that water to Krishna. When we hear Krishna Katha, when we understand how much loving Krishna is, there will be some feelings and emotions in our heart, and with that feeling and emotions, we can offer water. So, talking about love of Krishna, we need to understand two things. One is, we need to understand how much Krishna loves us. And the second thing is, we need to know what we are doing for Krishna. This is what is in love, right? Love means you need to understand what the beloved is, how much the beloved is loving you. And second thing, how you are reciprocating. How you are reciprocating to your lover, to the beloved person. It can be the child, it can be your, spouse, it can be your parent, anybody. So, or it can be God. So these are the two things. So who can tell these two things that I just said now? Shamala?
Yes, Prabhuji.
The two things about love of God. We need to understand two things. What are those? Mihir, did you pay attention? Or Neela?
It's a limitless and merciful.
No, no. I mentioned about 2 points that we need to understand about love for God. What are those 2 points? Whatever I just said, you have to repeat that. Nothing new. I just want to test everybody's
Much-
attention and
How
memory.
much Krishna loves us.
That's the first thing. Very good. Second one?
And second one was,
How much love we are giving?
yeah, how much
How
we are
much?
giving.
How much we are doing to Krishna? Yes.
And the moment you said that, I started crying, so I could not hear further after that. I felt
Okay,
so guilty, and then I was crying in
so
Prabhuji.
you are also from today onwards. Ankita is also added to the list of those devotees who offer
No.
toyam,
Hari bol.
who
Don't even
worship
deserve
the
that.
Lord with toyam, water.
I just feel guilty full time. Nothing else, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So, so how much Krishna loves the devotees? Okay, let's try to understand with a few examples. When when Putana tried to kill Krishna, what did Krishna do? Krishna liberated her. Krishna killed her, but he liberated her. And he gave a position, he gave an eternal position to Putana in the spiritual world as a mother. as a nursing mother. Means an assistant to Yashodamma. In the spiritual world, Krishna's mother is Yashoda. So as an assistant to Mother Yashoda, Krishna gave a position to Putana as a nursing mother. And it is no way less than Yashodamma's position. It's a motherly position. Just like how we have 7 mothers in the material life, we have 7 mothers. Our Mata, who gave us the birth, the Bhu Mata, Bhu Devi, Go Mata, and a nurse who takes care of us in the hospital. Or for that matter, anybody who takes care of us. Okay, let's say we grew up in our grandparents' home. So the grandmother who took care of us, she's also called as a nurse, and she is considered as mother. She should be worshipped as equivalent to mother. So like that, there are seven mothers. Okay. Similarly, and all the 7 mothers are equal. Similarly, Yashodamma and Putana, who has been given as a nursing mother, assistant to Mother Yashoda. Now look at Krishna's heart. Look at Krishna's love for his devotees. Putana came to kill Krishna, and Krishna gave her an eternal position as mother. Putana came with 2 desires. One desire is to feed milk to Krishna. And while doing that, her second desire is to kill him. But Krishna is so compassionate. Krishna's heart is so loving that he ignored Putana's desire of killing, and he only accepted Putana's desire of feeding him. And because of that desire, Krishna gave Putana an eternal position as mother. See how much he is loving us.
Prabhuji, there was a story about Putna's previous birth that she was within the Bhamana's avatar. At that time, she had these wishes. And then Krishna fulfilled in his next avatar.
Yeah.
When she saw Vamana coming, and she was walking and she was also standing there. She was a sister or somebody of that Bali Maharaj. And then when she saw this Vaman coming, she thought it's a very beautiful, cute child coming. So she felt like, oh, I could have had this as my child. I could tell him. She felt like that. So Krishna is hearing all that wish. And then second thought, when when she saw that because of his Bali Maharaj, he cheated Bali Maharaj. She felt like that. So then she says, "Oh, I would have given poison to this boy if I would have fed him with the milk." So both the wishes Krishna fulfills as a Putna when he comes back in the next birth as Krishna, from Bhavan avatar to Krishna avatar, and then Putna comes as a monster at that time, same monster.
Yeah. So Krishna is only looking at our good side. He's ignoring our bad side. See, when we are performing bhakti, we are all like Putanas. We have good desire and we have bad desires also. Good desire is that I want to serve Krishna, I want to love Krishna, I want to worship Krishna, I want to offer something to Krishna. But the bad desire is I want to enjoy something for myself. I want to engage my senses, in getting some pleasure. So these things are there. That means we still have a mentality to enjoy for ourselves. While we are trying to practice this bhakti, while we are trying to serve Krishna, we still have this mentality to enjoy. So in that way, we are all like Putana. But the Lord will accept our good desire, our good side of accepting something to Krishna, and He will ignore the bad side. Because He has the power to purify our anarthas. Now, look at Shishupal. Why did Krishna kill Shishupal?
Third life of Jai Vijay, right? So he wanted to liberate Jai Vijay for 3 times. So first 2 were over, and this was the third avatar, I think.
Yeah. But in that story, when Krishna released Sudarshan Chakra and killed Shishupala, what was the reason? The reason was
He finished his 100.
Shishupala.
He finished his 100.
Correct. He was insulting Krishna. And Krishna said in the beginning that I will tolerate up to 100 insults, up to 100 words. After 100, I will not tolerate and I will kill you. And Shishupal kept on, speaking bad words, insulting Krishna. And then as soon as Shishupal, was on the 100th round, and once he crossed that, Krishna released the Sudarshan Chakra and killed him. Why? Why did he do that? Why did Krishna kill Shishupal? Because why did he even put that condition in the beginning? That I will only tolerate up to 100 and after that I'll kill you. Because Krishna knows that Shishupal is going to speak so many bad words after 100 and many more. If he is going to do that, then Shishupal will incur lot of sinful reactions, and that will make him degrade to Patala Loka, and then his liberation will be a big question. So in order to save Shishupal from that degrading situation, he kills him. Now we are all like Shishupala. We are all doing mistakes. And Paramatma, who is the Sakshi for all our actions, he is the observer, right? He is hiding behind the curtain and watching all the things that we are doing. Why is he watching? He is watching us so that we will not commit great mistakes. We will not commit, will not commit a super great mistake which will bring us a lot of sinful reaction, and we will go to Patala Loka and degrade so much that even Krishna cannot help us. So he wants to save us from that situation. It is like the mother and child example. A child, when he starts walking, he goes everywhere in the room, right? The mother wants to give the freedom to the child because the child just learned walking. Mother wants to, let the child enjoy walking. Because the child takes pride in walking, in making those baby steps. The child takes pride. Child thinks, okay, I did a good job. I'm able to walk. So, but while the mother is letting the child walk around in the room, the mother is always keeping an eye on the child. so that the child, if he goes near any sharp objects or goes near any electrical sockets or outlets, anything like that, immediately the mother will go and protect. Similarly, the Lord is a Sakshi, Paramatma, is always watching us. As soon as we are about to make any great mistake, He will protect us. Because He loves us. So, now these are some examples which tell us, now coming back to Gajendra, right? How do we understand love of the Lord when the Lord inspired Gajendra in the first shloka when we discussed, right? Evam vyavasito buddhya samadhaya manohrudi jajapa paramam jhapyam pragjan manyanusikshitam. So, what does that shloka say? The shloka says that Gajendra, after being situated in a meditative mood, thinking about the Lord, he remembered some prayers that he recited in the previous life as Indradumna Maharaj. And how did Gajendra remember those prayers? By the mercy of Bhagavan. The Bhagavan inspired Gajendra. Bhagavan inspired Gajendra to remember prayers from the previous life. So it is like a match fixing. It's like match fixing. From cricket game, we all heard about this match fixing thing, right? That means whoever is going to win, it is fixed in the beginning only. And the other party, whoever is ready to lose, they are ready to lose to get a good amount of money. Or there are different strategies how they make match fixing. But we all know this concept of match fixing. That means before the game is played, the result is decided. So here the Lord did the match fixing by inspiring Gajendra to remember prayers from the previous life so that he will offer prayers and then the Lord will show mercy. Why is he doing that? Why is the Lord doing this? Because he loves his devotees. He loves his devotees. So these are all different examples, that we can see how much the Lord loves us. Now we need to understand what we are doing for the Lord, how we are reciprocating to the Lord.
Namasmarana, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Namasmarana, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Namasmarana. Yes, Namasankirtana, Namasmarana, doing japam, or reciting stotrams like this, Gajendra Stuti, Vishnu Sahasranama Stotram, all these things.
Navavida Bhakti, Prabhuji.
Navavida Bhakti. Yeah, Navavida Bhakti. And you can, even if you practice any one of the processes out of the 9, even if you practice any one of them perfectly, that is enough. If we think 9 is a big number, it's a lot, it's too much, I don't have time to do that. Even if you do one, Shravanam, even if you hear Katha sincerely, attentively, that is the topic of shloka number 20, right? Atyadbhutam tatcharitam sumangalam gayanta ananda samudra magna. Simply by Shravanam, by hearing, one can perfect. You can practice Ekānta Bhakti with Shravanam. You can reciprocate to Krishna's love with Shravanam simply by doing Shravanam. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to even go to the temple. You don't have to go to a grocery store, buy so many things. You don't even have to offer patram pushpam phalam thoyam. Simply here. Simply offer your ear. Offer your ear and hear. So, what else? So I'll tell this one last thing and we'll conclude after this for today. So talking about this pure love, Ananya Bhakti, right? Ekānta Bhakti. There is this great devotee called Surdas. How many of you have heard about Surdas?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You heard about it, right?
Prabhuji.
Ankita, you must have heard about him, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Neela, what about you?
I think so, Prabhuji, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So Surdas is a disciple of Vallabhacharya. There's a great sampradaya called Vallabha Sampradaya, Raga Bhakti. Just like how what we are practicing in ISKCON in Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, Raga Bhakti. Vallabha Sampradaya is also like that, Raga Bhakti.
It's a Pushti Marg, right?
Pushti Marg, correct. Yeah. Where are you from, Mihir?
Gujarat.
Okay, yeah. It is from Gujarat only. Pushti Marg, Vallabha Sampradaya is from Pushti Marg. So,
What is Raga Bhakti, Prabhu?
And Prabhuji,
what is Sudha?
What is
he is
Raga?
also blind, Prabhuji.
Srividya, 1 second. Sudha Chapan?
Suradas కళ్ళు కూడా కనబడవు కదా ప్రభుజీ.
Correct. Netrahin Surdas. Yeah, he's blind. Netrahin Surdas. So, Srividya, what is Raga Bhakti, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The word Raga means attachment. What kind of attachment? Spontaneous love, spontaneous attachment, spontaneous love, actually. Raga means spontaneous love. That means when you not only see, the first thing is when you see the beloved person, you should immediately get the feeling of love for that beloved person. But even more than that, even when you are not seeing the beloved person also, instantly you should get a thought thinking about that beloved person with spontaneous love. See, right now we don't have this spontaneous love for Krishna. In order to get the feeling of love or bhakti, devotion for Krishna, we need some prerana. Prerana means, like for example, every day at 8:30, we are all attending this call. So as soon as the call starts, as soon as we start reciting Gajendra Stuti and start hearing Krishna Katha, yes, some kind of devotion and love and some feelings will develop. Or when you go to the temple, that's a prerana for you. So you need some catalyst, some prerana, some external factor to inspire you to perform bhakti. But spontaneous love is not like that. Spontaneous love, you don't need any external factor. It's instantaneous. Like mother has the instantaneous love for child. All the time she's thinking about the child.
Prabhuji,
So what is the raga?
I had sung one song that was Surdas only. Maiya Mori mein nahi makhan khayo.
That is Surdas only, correct.
Yeah, I sang
Yeah,
that.
that is Surdas, and then नाचो बहुत अब मैं गोपाल, नाचो बहुत अब मैं gopal. So there are many wonderful. Surdas has written 125,000 songs glorifying the Lord. Surdas is an example for Ekānta Bhakti. And what is the limb that he has used? Kirtanam. The Ekānta Bhakti Gajendra talked about in shloka number 20 is Shravanam, hearing Krishna Katha. The Ekānta Bhakti Mukundamala Stotra Kulshekar Alvar talked about, what is that?
Like Padasevanam, Vandanam.
No,
Kirtanam.
no.
Oh, Kirtanam is Gajendra, sorry. That one.
Smaranam.
Smaranam.
Yes. Smaranam.
Yeah. Avismritis Tvacharanāravinde. Yeah.
Akshara was it.
Akshara said that answer?
Yeah.
Very good, Akshara. Very good, very good. Smaranam means remembrance. You remembered it correctly. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Kulshekara Alvar, Smaranam, Gajendra, Shravanam, and Surdas, Kirtanam. So here is a beautiful thing about Surdas. I'll tell that in 2 minutes and then we'll conclude. So Surdas, every day he would sit down to write these songs, and he has kept a goal to write 125 songs. And every day when he is about to start writing a song, Krishna will come and sit in his lap. In the Bal Gopal form, Krishna will come and sit in his lap. And Krishna will ask, so what are you writing today? What are you writing about me today? And one day Surdas will say, I'm writing about your Makanchor Leela. And the other day he will write, he will say that I'm writing about your your clothes. And Krishna will ask, so what did you write about my clothes? Did you write about Pitambaram, my Pitambaram, yellow garments? Then Surdas says, no. I said I'm writing I'm writing in my song that you are wearing red color dhoti, red color pagadi, red color every garland, everything red. Then Krishna said, but I am wearing yellow. No, but in my song I am writing red. You are wearing red dhoti, red pagadi, red garland, everything red. Then he goes to, Krishna goes to Bal Gopal. He goes to a Gosai. In Vrindavan, for Goswami, they use the word with an accent, Gosai. He goes to a Gosai on a hill and asks him to decorate him with red clothes, red pitam, red dhoti, red pagadi, and red garland, everything red. Then the Gosai asks Krishna, Bal Gopal, you always wear yellow, right? Why are you wearing red today? Then he says, this my devotee Surdas, Netrihin Surdas, he cannot even see me, but he asked me to wear red. Then the Gosai decorates Bal Gopal in red color and sends him back. And Bal Gopal in red clothes, he comes to Surdas and sits with him. So one day this Gosai asks Surdas, who asked you to no. Yeah. In the song, you wrote that Lord is wearing red color, right? How do you know? How do you know that the Lord is wearing red color? Or how do you know the Lord is going to wear red color? Who told you that? Then Surdas tells to this Gosai that the same Lord who came to you and asked you to decorate him in red color, the same Lord inspired, the same Lord revealed me, or he told me that he wants to be decorated in red color. So this is another match fixing, like what he did to Gajendra. So from within the heart of Surdas, as Paramatma, the Lord tells to Surdas that, Surdas, I want to wear red today. Every day I'm wearing yellow, I'm bored. Today I want to wear, this is my desire, I want to wear red. And from external, as Balagopal, he is playing a different drama. From inside the Paramatma, he is playing one drama, and outside Balagopal, he is playing another drama. But Surdas, he understood Krishna's intention of wearing red. That's why he wrote in his song as Krishna is wearing red today. So much of beautiful loving exchanges between Surdas and Balagopal. And so after seeing like this, for many days, one day Krishna asked, Balagopal asked Surdas, so enough of you staying in this material world, you come to me now, you come to Golok Vrindavan, to spiritual world. Then Surdas says, now I have taken a vow to write 125 songs for you. For those who are in India, 1,25,000. 1,25,000 songs. Then Krishna tells, okay, so how many have you written so far? Surdas says, I have written 1 lakh. Then you know what? Krishna writes the remaining 25,000 shloka, 25,000 songs. And they are available. They are available in the lyrical form. The songs directly written by Krishna, they are available in the lyrical form. All the 1 lakh songs written by Surdas, in the last line you will see Surdas' name. You will see Surdas' name. What is that line, Ankita? In the Maya Mere Makkan Naikaya. Do you remember the last line there? Are you on mute? We cannot hear you.
Sorry, Prabhuji, are you asking something to me?
Yeah, I asked you about that song, Maya
Yes,
Maine Makkan Nakaya.
Yes, I remember, Prabhuji.
What is the last line?
Sun maiya mori, maine hi makhan khayo. Sun maiya mori. He's accepting that I have only eaten. Maine hi makhan khayo.
Yeah. But there should be Surdas' name somewhere.
Yeah, that line you're asking. Okay. Surdas tab hasi jasoda. Surdas tab hasi yashoda.
Yeah.
Barbas mukh lapataaya. I mean.
Yeah. So every song written by Surdas, towards the end, his name is there. He writes his own name. But the remaining 25 songs written by Krishna for Surdas,
They may not have the name.
they don't have Surdas' name, but Krishna writes the name like this. Sursham. It's the combination of Surdas and Sham. Sursham. Instead of Surdas, Sursham.
Krishna.
See how beautiful that is.
Oh my God, yeah, I can't even imagine that.
Sursham.
अपना नाम ही दे दिया उसको. Wow.
So this is how much Krishna loves us. When we do Ekānta Bhakti, this is how much Krishna loves us. So it's 10:14. I know it's a little late. We'll pause here. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Grantara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Shri Gajendra Stuti ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Narayana Khila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. So we'll continue. Thank you everyone for joining. We'll continue tomorrow at 8:30 and 10 o'clock in India. Okay?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you.